Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a little bit of a different angles anyway for a nice little unboxing. The nice people over at Double Jump, on behalf of Wizards of the Coast, have presented me with a wedding invitation. I know it's going to be very hard to see on the camera, but this is a wedding invitation that basically states, as you might be able to see in that shot there as I try to reflect the light, Olivia Voldaren and Edgar Markov, two characters out of the Innistrad block of Magic the Gathering. And basically on the other side it will give you just a little bit of information. 267 cards in this new set, including featuring iconic characters such as Dracula, drawing upon finished new mechanics including blood tokens for vampires and training for humans so they fight back against the night. Embrace return, familiar mechanics with Daybound and Nightbound returning for Midnight Hunt, and Exploit also joining the fray. There's also a few examples there of the cards that are in the set, such as the Dracula card, the Sorin the Mirthless card, which I believe is the current highest value card in the set in foil, and the Olivia Crimson Bride, a legendary creature card there. So a lot of this is based around a vampire wedding, in case you haven't gathered so far. And at this point I will apologise for any not background noise or anything that's going on here. Currently filming in the brightest room in my house, which is my dining room. Just because, unfortunately, the lights in the office are out at the moment. So, this is what I was sent. You know, obviously Crypt's very renowned with vampires. It's actually a little bit of a puzzle box. The puzzle box that basically there's a little tricks to it. Also, no, I'm not going to give it away because, frankly, I find a lot of this to be quite interesting, but yeah, I basically speed run how to get that out. Unfortunately, I did have a little bit of issue with the box during transit, and I believe that this is a piece here, down the bottom here, which is meant to lock part of the case in place, has actually snapped during travel. But inside we have a nice spin down dice. I've been wanting one of these for the longest time, and to finally get a hold of one, yay. And then we have 6 draft boosters, another 6 draft boosters, and 6 collector boosters in this. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do, well, I'm going to annoy people because I'm going to leave these collector boosters off to the side, because these are the ones that contain all the really good stuff, whereas these draft boosters are sort of like your normal allotment. Okay, so we've got a blank to start with, zombie, plains. Love that nice black and white plains, that is very beautiful. It's very weird that it's a white. Then we got our rare card, Ill-Tempered Loner, which is one of those transform cards. Vampire's Vengeance. Wandering Minds. I'm not going to read all of these out every time. I'm just sort of might as well just keep it to the fun stuff. But with the Crimson Vow set, like I said, the idea is you're invited to a vampire wedding. Werewolves are around and involved, so that could only mean more fun. Token Wolf. Ooh, that is a shiny mountain, followed by a nice black and white. I hope all the lands are in this full art style because it's pretty good. Overcharge Eldrum. At least, yep. Thing. I'm just going straight through these, point out the top stuff. Might even hopefully put some prices in as they pop up on the screen. I did have this whole big plan where I was going to do a nice little intro with a wedding theme and everything else, and oh, it's junk. Well, end of festivities in a foil. Nice forest. Oh, it's actually slightly embossed. That's nice. Patchwork crawler. Brian Coma, blah blah blah. Wedding invitation. There you go. Yeah, Innistrad is that block where it's a horror fan's dream, to be honest. This is where you're going to get a lot of, you know, your zombies, your werewolves, you know, death and graveyard mechanics, stuff like that. We have a human. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a common. But the foiling on these has become so much better over the years. Mountain. Demonic Bargain. I think I'm going to get a few reprints in here from the old Innistrad sets. Oh, that's a nice border on that one. Mainly because it has been quite a while. Like Innistrad, oh man, it's been many years since we've seen Innistrad, to be honest. I actually started playing Magic the Gathering with the original release of Innistrad many years ago, back in my younger days. So I have a bit of a nice relationship with this set as far as memory goes. Oh, we got a day-night. Got an island for the set, that's nice. Runo Stormkirk. There's another one that flips over. Gluttonous guests. God. But yeah, Innistrad was the first set that I went to. It was actually the first ever pre-release draft I ever did. Mainly back at Melbourne University, I believe. Or Melbourne High School. Plains, God summons. And I thought that was where I actually pulled one of my first big money cards, which was an Urabog back in the day. He was, and I got held on to him for many years, and then a friend of mine said, "Oh, you know, this is worth a fair bit of dollar at the moment, but they're looking at banning him in a couple of months, and if you want to make some money, sell it now." So I ended up selling it for, I think, about $150 or something like that, for a card I held on since that time. Vampire, Lantern Bearer, common, Swamp. Oh, I love that purple border for the Swamp. A Truth Torment Poet. Not really getting much in the in the good dollar cards, but that's the thing with the draft boosters. These are meant to be mostly for drafting. They're not for you. They're not going to have as many big money cards. Like the chances of getting the big money isn't that great. Spirit, that's pretty nice. Bloodsworn Sire, there's another mountain. Bloodvial Purveyor. No, it doesn't switch around. Now I do apologise if the sun sort of comes up and down. It's Australia after all. Evolving Wilds, that has been a staple for many years. Yeah, this is also the second block of the Innistrad set. I believe that we're doing 3 blocks total for the Innistrad set, which is good. Oh, a Charming Groom. That might be a... Yep. Mega Markov's Coven. That could be a couple of dollars there. It's very interesting to see how they do these draft boosters. They put all the good stuff right at the start, because that's usually what happens when you do draft. Like, I think a lot of people will always just go straight to the high value. The omnivore frog. Does he transform? Oh, I want a transforming frog. But yeah, with drafting, everybody usually goes, because traditionally in traditional packs, a lot of these type of cards would be at the back. Like, these are actually, the draft ones are done in reverse order. So this would be the back card. And then you'd have like your token or something, then you that. Ooh, Cemetery Protector, Mythic Rare. And usually people would go straight for those big bomb cards, just so they know exactly what they're after and what they're going to build their deck around. So I guess now that they've brought in draft boosters specifically designed for drafting, that they've decided to reverse the order, so that way they who draft by invitation only, shiny, rare, beauty. I'm really loving these lands. I want sets of land. But yeah, so that's the drafting stuff. That's the stuff that nobody really wants to see. There are a couple of decent cards in there, but now we're moving on to the 15 card big time boosters, which I don't think are going to start playing nice for me anytime soon. Oh, Jesus! Ugh. And they really the extra plastic in that, don't they? You know, even your tokens. This is all going to be foil, so it's going to be hard to come up on the camera. Insect, treasure. Okay, we go the other way. So this is more like a traditional one, but it's all foils. So you'll have your commons to start with, leading into your uncommons. Oh, love that mountain. Lantern Flare, there you go, there's a rare. Another rare. That's a mythic rare. Back to commons. Dr. John Stewart. That's on Harvester. This kept Glade. Could be some interesting stuff in there. Yeah, now these collector boosters have been a more recent addition to Magic the Gathering, and they are very expensive to buy. I think I say these are for about $40 odd normally. But if you're wanting to shiny your decks out, that's probably the easiest way to do it. Swamp, lovely. Howling Moon, Spectral Anarchist. By invitation only. Shattered Sanctum, Bloodsworn Spire. Oh, you could be worth a couple of dollars. Whoop. And of course, what happens with the... Yep, sorry for the camera tilt there. Of course, what happens? I drop the card. And just a vampire with token with lifelink. luckily, a pair of scissors nearby. And you watch as every Magic the Gathering person goes, be careful! Believe me, I know how to cut open a packet. So once again, shiny commons with some uncommons, forest. It's another one, it's the last one. Dollhouse of Horrors. Oh, we got some Blood Petal Celebrant. Still no Planeswalkers, man. I'm highly disappointed, actually, at this point, with including this particular booster. We're looking at this is the third last booster I've got, and not a single Planeswalker yet. Not happy, Dan, but that's the way it goes. Especially when the nice people at Wizards of the Coast seem to actually send you stuff. I've got so many of him normally, but he's not shiny. There's not even any real good commander cards coming out of this, I'm noticing. Like, there'll be plenty of cards that'll be worth playing in Commander. Don't get me wrong, there's always use for something in Commander. But it's just nothing that I'm seeing as a standout, you know, build a deck around legendary creature card or something like that. Oh, and as soon as I say that, there you go. There's one of the key cards from the set. Olivia Crimson Bride. That would probably be with flying and haste. Yes, that would be something you build a commander could pick around. And Demonic Bargain. There's a couple there that were flippers. Gnarl's Grove. And the Bloodsworn Fire becomes the Knight. This is the final pack. Come on, give me Dracula. Give me the big dollar. Here we go. Final pack. Big luck. Oh, that looks very pretty, that one. Desperate Farmer. Queens, Ceremonial Protector. Alchemy. No. Three Weird Sisters. No. Sisters of the Undead, another legendary. Oh well. Look, to be honest, that's not that bad. You know, I would have loved to have gotten a Siren out of that, but I got Olivia. That's alright. Would have loved a Dracula, but oh well. I guess the next thing to do is probably go down to my local game store and buy a few packs. Maybe get some more collector's stuff and see if we can get something out of that. Good thing about this though, the box works really well to keep your cards in. But if you want to go and get your hands on some of the Innistrad Crimson Vow stuff, it is available now at all good retailers for all this good stuff. You probably won't get this box, but you know, not everybody can get some of the good stuff, as we've seen. So until next time, this is Carl from the Outerhaven, signing off with another Magic the Gathering unboxing. Bye.